Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Catfish Hunter, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, D. Gordon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Catfish has logged upwards of 3,400 innings of work so far in his career and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball. Hunter has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Ready with another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Edgar.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Crawford, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Penderson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 24, Griffey Jr.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter Ken Griffey Jr. took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Seattle. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Taijuan Walker gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Fouled away. Walker has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1-2 to count.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Mariners will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Batting second, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Count now a ball and a strike. Two and one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
In now, Jason Giambi, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it's fouled away. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. None out, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. That misses 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Big swing by Giambi now, and this one's carrying well out to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson. Hit in the air down the left field line. Haniger in pursuit. Makes the catch in the corner. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Next up for the A's, Matt Olson, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Still only one out in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Walker comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Next for Seattle, Brett Boone. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The pitch.
Ball. Full count.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Jay Buhner, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 7. The left fielder.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat, hitting
Haniger.
500 in the series so far. 4 for 8. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
No strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. And it's fouled away. The 2-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Fouled off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Murphy a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Chris Davis.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-2. Here it comes. Got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball outside.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Three and one.
1 strike.
Sean Murphy will be next. Ball
That's the
4.
ball. Take your base.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's set and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just a bit late and he's fallen behind 0-2. Murphy swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he pops it up. Boone onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box, Ricky Henderson. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Walker comes set. Here it is.
No.
Lays off 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Two men on, 2 out, and up next a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Henniger. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this.
Back now in Oakland, home of the A's, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team."
The third baseman.
Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Thank you, Heidi. Joe Rizzo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Pitch on the way. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Drive.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simeon is there, one down. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. One gone now in the Mariners' third inning. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So coming to the plate, J.P. Crawford. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a throw over, back in standing. First pitch coming, here it is.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Now a throw over to first, runner back safely. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Runners on first with one down. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now in the box, Edgar Martinez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Martinez, originally from New York State. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
2 out with the man at first.
That's foul. Steal.
Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Davis is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Seattle. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in for Oakland, Jason Giambi. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first will take care of Giambi as the shift serves its purpose that time. One away.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
So one away here with the bases empty. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. Buhner is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now back, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Walker peers in. Here's the delivery. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Fastball well outside. Olson is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit. But he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Adios, pelota. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 4th home run here in the early going, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a fly ball. So this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Oakland. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Up high, 2-1 now. Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. Racing back, the right fielder. It bangs off the scoreboard and it's gone. A solo shot for Junior. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Mariners are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world. Standing in now, Brett Boone.
The second baseman.
He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Buhner.
Stepping into the box, Jay Buhner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ball.
Full count, 3-2.
2 strikes, count is full.
One run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
The batter, the left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up next the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and 0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
3-0.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on first with one down. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. Drilled on the ground is short. One there. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
Number 2, Tom Murphy.
Into the box now, Tom Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Down low.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Murphy carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-0 down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Striding into the box, Joe Rizzo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Yep.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2.
Go.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. 2 down, runners at first and second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way.
1-1. 1-0.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swinging a looper to left. Left fielder coming in, and the run is in to score from third. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
J.P. Crawford.
Into the box, J.P. Crawford, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
One and 2. Here it is.
No, inside.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2 pitch.
Ball 3. Full count.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The Athletic.
Chris Davis next to bat. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in, Tony Kemp. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, John Murphy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sean Murphy reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
Ricky Henderson would be next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they still lead it 3-2. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's really proud of the 6 walks they've earned so far, and while a lot of that falls on the opposing pitching, he appreciates his hitters' willingness to take what's being given to them. Sometimes that can be easier said than done, though.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Griffey Jr.
To the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder, and they take the lead. It's gone. So Junior strikes for a 2-run shot. His second home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now to the plate, Brett Boone. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home.
Ball, no.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Fouled off. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. In the air out toward right field. Jackson is there to put it away for route number 1.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Jr.
Digging in now, Jay Buhner, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 5-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jake Diekman, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 38, Jake Diekman. Now batting, the left fielder, Mitch.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Diekman is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 0-1, here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Line 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
So striding forward now, Tom Murphy. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Now batting, the third.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Stepping in now, Joe Rizzo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. This catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball. Play 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mariners lead it 5-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ricky Henderson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Nestor Cortes Jr. is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 30, Nestor Cortes Jr.
1-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. And he popped him up. Martinez in foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Ready now, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
A man at second with 1 down, and standing in, the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 on its way.
That's the ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Matt Olson waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now back, first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Buhner is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chapman.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Boone is there, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the M's 5 and the Athletics 4. In now the Mariners DH, D. Gordon. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
D. Gordon.
First delivery to him on the way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Simeon backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The pitch. fouled away. One out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Standing in now, Edgar Martinez. The bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Digging in and looking for more, Griffey Jr. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
From the stretch. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. And it's a ball and a strike to Griffey Jr. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Brett Boone, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The set and the 2-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Jay Buhner will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. 3 runs already home here. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Here it comes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the Mariners pick up 3 in the inning on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mariners 8 and the Athletics 4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Jr. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Digging in, Tony Kemp. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Fielded cleanly, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing to do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Murphy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Pitch popped up. Martinez in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. The M's lead it 8-4. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set and the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. 1-2.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Tom Murphy, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Joe Rizzo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Matt Mcgill gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 61, Matt Mcgill.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ricky Henderson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Marcus Semien. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
0-1 the count. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-1.
2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Austin Adams takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Reggie Jackson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Matt Olson, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman,
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Two and one to the A's first baseman. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
And he struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. A's strand a couple. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Dennis Eckersley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
No ball.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Digging in to try it again, J.P. Crawford. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Edgar Martinez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Davis
is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And the pitch.
Ball. Lane 11, 1-1.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. One out, nobody on. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are two away now.
Now back, second baseman, Tony.
Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Two out, nobody on. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit softly down the line at first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Liam Hendricks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ken Griffey Jr. will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
The 1-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, the second baseman, Brett Boone.
Brett Boone will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
That misses. 2-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Penderson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jr.
Now at the plate, Jay Buhner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, down.
The 1-0 delivery.
No.
Two out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The next 3-2. And that's low, ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Ready once again, Mitch Haniger looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. From the stretch.
Ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 8 and the Athletics 4. Taylor Williams, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Taylor Williams.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to hit is the catcher, Sean Murphy. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 24, Griffey Penderson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ricky Henderson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken but called a strike. Williams, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One out, nobody on. And this is on the ground for JP at short. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Settling in now, Marcus Semien. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Last strike now for Oakland. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is in the second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jason Giambi, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-4 the final this afternoon. Seattle used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Nestor Cortes Jr. earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.